Welcome to my podcast, Season 1 Empower Talk, the gateway to a more empowered and enriched life. Empower Talk is not just a podcast, it's a transformative journey which unfolds every Monday at 2 p.m., bringing you compelling success stories. So before I introduce my special guest, let me introduce myself first. Well, my name is Arpita Chatterjee, and I embarked my professional career at the age of 19 years, and I have more than 20 years of work experience. I worked in the education industry as a business head, and for last 3 years, I'm working very closely with eminent life coaches, and now I become a certified and mindset life coach. And today, my guest is very special. She is an author, she is a financial planner, and a very motivating person. So let's welcome Nutan Kashyap. Hi, Nutan. Thank you so much for joining my show. Tell me
Hi,
something about
Arpita.
you and about your all inspiring story.
Thank you so much, Arpita. It's really lovely to know about you, and thank you so much for inviting me on your this show. And I am, as you have already introduced me, I am certified financial planner, author of two Amazon bestsellers, and a TEDx speaker too. And I just try to help people to live a stress-free and abundant life. So I'm trying my best, and definitely it would bring a change in the world.
Wonderful. Definitely, you are helping, bringing change in the world because money is something that is very important, and everyone needs money. And what I know that book that you have written recently, the name is also very, interesting. That is all about money. So share something about more about your book that you recently, launched.
It's all about your money. The book name is It's All
Okay.
About Your Money. And why did I focus on your money? Because everyone wants to grow their own money, but they do not treat their money like their own. That's why they really need to understand that when we want to grow our money, definitely we are the one who need to take action on that. So if you ask me that what is It's All About Your Money, I have tried to include everything that I feel that I suffered when I started my investment journey. When my clients come to me with the same confusion and doubts, I try to cover all those things. And apart from that, in that, there is a step by step financial planning process that would help you to manage your finances yourself in a better and strategic way. That's all
Wonderful.
about my money.
That's amazing. So, what are the some common misconception people have about managing their finance, and that you address in your book?
See, what I feel that people really have so many myths because first thing, you will also, you might feel, and even I used to think it around 2 decades ago that it's so complicated. Why to manage money? Would I be really able to do it? And all these things, people feel that this is so technical, so complicated. But actually, what the point is that they should understand they have made it complicated. Otherwise, it is very easy. Why it is complicated to people? Because they do not have the clarity that what do they really want in their life. They are not clear with their financial goals. That's why, because they do not know what do they want to achieve. So that's why there is confusion here and there. That where to start, how to start. And that is the reason. This is a major thing that people should know very specifically, very clearly that what do they want in their life and how much do they need for this.
Absolutely. But Nutan, I completely agree with you. But at the same time, I believe that people are really working hard to earn money, but they could not able to save money and they could not able to invest in a right way. Because something I believe that when you have that passive income will come, then automatically life will be very easy. But that passive income also you need to invest in a right track. So what do you talk about, like what exactly the investment that the people need to think about to for long run?
You are very right, Arpita. Definitely, you should invest for the long run if you really want to see that wealth creation or compounding effect in your money, because compounding is called the eighth wonder of the world. Warren Buffett, everyone knows who is Warren Buffett. If you would read his story, even he created 90% of his wealth after 50s. Now, what does it mean? It does not mean that he started to invest in 50, but it takes time to generate that wealth which really grow your money like anything. Suppose you, okay, if I talk about myself, I started with 1,000 of rupees in 2008. right? And if I started with 1,000 of rupees in 2008, after 30 years, just imagine how much would be the value. It would
Right.
be more than 1 crore rupees. And
Right.
how much the amount was going? It's only 1,000 of rupees for
Right.
30 years.
Right.
And in case I would have increased the amount everywhere, like every year, that would have been multiple crores.
Right.
So it just takes
Absolutely.
time. If you invest in the equity, that is purely the game of time.
Yes.
We people think that if we would invest more amount, and then we would get good return. But if you invest in the equity, it is the time factor that really
Yes.
pays you back.
Yes, patience is required in everywhere, right? Whether it is money or anything in life. So now let's talk about your book that you have recently written. So what are can you share some, at least two, three takeaway that from your book that, the reader can get when they, read your book, and then how, about this managing your finance and all. So any takeaway that you would like to share?
If you would ask one takeaway, then invest today for a better tomorrow. Without making any delay, just start investing today. I don't know how much amount do you have. I don't know where you are, which phase of your life. But if you really want your money to grow, then one step is just invest today. If you would ask three steps, then first, invest today for a better tomorrow. And second thing, as you also mentioned, that people are earning a lot these days, but they are not able to manage their savings, or they are not even able to save their money, and then they are with this belief that money does not stay with me. So in my book there is, I think, third chapter which totally talks about the strategies that how to increase your saving. Definitely this book would help them to kill this belief that I'm not able to save money, it is very hard to save money. There are practical strategies that really help my client to save their money.
Right. Absolutely. So, what inspired you to become a this certified financial planner and this writing this kind of a books? Like, what inspired you? Like, why suddenly you have read, chosen this field?
See, money is something that always fascinates me since my teenage, I would say. So
Okay.
I started to earn in 20s, and I started with the broking firm. Maybe that is my manifestation, because I wanted to learn that how to grow money. So I started with broking firm where I really came to know about equity, shares and everything. But still my desire was more. I wanted to learn so many things. So I started to invest myself. Definitely I had losses. I do not say that I have always made money. Initially I had to face losses, but it also teach you the lesson. What are the right strategies that you should follow to grow your money? Then I learned about insurance, mutual funds, and you just name the product. I invest in everything these days.
But
So you just need,
yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah.
sorry.
Please go ahead.
So you just need to learn with the time that what is the investment product for you, because there are various products in the market. But don't ignore the thumb rule that every product is not for anyone and any product is not for everyone.
Absolutely, absolutely, you're right. And when I heard about this name shared this mutual fund and all, of course, I believe that if you don't have knowledge, proper knowledge, and automatically it will be a very big risk, because even we can see that there has always been a condition applied that risk is there. So of course, knowledge is something very important. So there are people who are investing, in a wrong way. So what you can suggest that how obviously what are the right way to get the knowledge about financial planning and all that thing? The only books, reading book can help, or of course you need, what do you suggest?
See, definitely professional advice is required, because many people are there who would not even read the book completely. They would just go through that mota moti what's in this book. But definitely there are many things. First of all, I think the main problem that is there in the Indians, that they do not engage themselves in discussing finances. Whenever there is financial discussion, just try to indulge yourself in that, because it would open the thoughts for you. Because when you are coming to me, I'm your friend, and when I talk about finances, if I would discuss about any new product, maybe you did not have any knowledge at that time, but definitely you will try to fund. If Nutan is saying that mutual funds are good, then why should I not try it? You would
Right.
try to search the funds, that what is the fund performance and everything. So this is one thing you can do, engage yourself in this financial like concepts or discussion. Another thing, there are many tools available online for everything, your debt management, your housing loan, like how much amount you would need to pay for this much amount. There are return calculators. Try to get familiar with those apps.
Hmm.
Even for the budgeting, there are apps available on internet. So you should search, just explore the things, because it
Right.
would really come to know lot of things that you wouldn't have information of.
True.
And then still, if you need any professional advice, then definitely you can seek professional.
Definitely, it's very important. I'll highly recommend to take seek help from professional, because whenever you go to bank, they only give you encourage you where they are getting profit. Like for example, you live, or where they are getting good commission, they are only promoting that, and there's a huge loss of the person who are actually investing. So definitely, right guidance is very important.
In fact, like there is an incident. That person is so close to me, and one of the top bank in India, he visited that bank, and the employee said that, sir, you just invest in this particular investment, and this is FD. Your amount will be doubled in 10 years. And he just invested, and then later on he came to know that this was not an FD, it was an ULIP plan, because there was a lock-in period of 5 years. And when he discussed with me that, see, this is the new scheme, FD, where I would invest, and in 10 years my amount would be doubled. Then I said, if there is lock-in period of 5 years, then you please again confirm with your bank that this is some type of ULIP plan. And definitely it was. So they are being fooled by banks and random people in the market.
Yeah, because we're not aware of that, because there are a lot of new things that even they are not encouraged, like SIP or not this,
Yes.
they never encourage also. They encourage those things which are they get profit. So that is something that every person need to be aware of. So in your
Yes.
experience, like what are the some effective strategies for setting and achieving financial goal?
Okay. If you really want to achieve anything in your life, financial goal or any goal, first of all, be specific that what do you want to get. Simply, if I say that I want to get a house in next 5 years, that may be a dream for me, but that is not a goal. Make it very specific that when do you want to get it. As I said that in 5 years, so it is 2024. That means by the end of 2029, I want to get a home, 3 BHK, 4 BHK. What do you want? You need to specify. What the location would be, you need to specifically know about that. And then another thing is how much amount do you need for that? Because it is always about financial matter. The specific amount that you would need to buy that home, it should be in your mind and very clear to you, because then you would be able to work on that. If you think that you would get the property in 50 lakh 5 years later, it would never be, because there would be an inflation. Might be you would get that for 75 lakhs. So you need to plan for your home. If you want to buy in 5 years, the planning should be for 75 lakhs, not for the 50 lakhs. So you should be very clear with this. Make specific goals. First of all, believe in yourself, because many times we just feel, I do not have money, I do not have money, I do not have money, and we just become so rigid with it that our subconscious mind also starts to believe everything is possible. And any financial goal is not difficult. Any financial goal,
Hmm.
nothing is difficult. You just need
Right.
to have a proper plan for that, and then you will do this. And
Definitely.
apart from all these, just start with a small amount. If, because what we think, that I do not have sufficient money now, because many clients come to me and they say, I do not have money to invest, I do not have any saving. When I would have this much amount in my bank account, then I will think of investing. And that is the biggest mistake you do.
Yes.
So these are the things that you should come out of it, and definitely you would achieve your goal.
Wonderful. This is something really amazing, and those who are going to watch this podcast definitely get a lot of insight. So, as you said about the client, and also, can you share a personal finance success story from your own life or from someone you have worked with that illustrate the principal outline, in your book?
Well, I would love to share the story of a client. She came to me, and what she said, that Nutan mutual funds do not work for me.
Hmm.
And what I said, when did you invest? Like, simply, I just want to get the details that when did she invest in the mutual funds? And then she said, Nutan, I did not invest in the mutual fund. My brother-in-law invested there, and then he had a loss. So just think about this, how people make perceptions. because she did not invest it. She just got this thing from somewhere and then she started to believe that it does not work for me. And then second thing she said that I'm not able to save money. I'm
Hmm.
getting good money. I'm getting 30-40,000 every month, and even my expenses are very less than that, but still I'm not able to save anything. And then I shared my strategies that I have also mentioned in the book, of course. She, and literally, she worked on that because it is herself who took the action. And then I got a message around after 30 days that Nutan, I was able to save 10,000 this month out of that 30,000. And that was really wonderful because it is all about how do you work on anything. So she took the action, she did it. You just need a guidance, a right strategy which could work for you.
That's
These are
wonderful.
something that really make me feel that yes, I am doing something good for the people.
Yes, of course, you are doing a lot of good thing, and even if I'm not mistaken, you are TEDx speaker also. And so, which
Yes.
topic you covered in your TEDx speaker talk?
That is a journey that how did I become certified financial planner? Because CFP is a degree which is so prestigious because in the world there are only 2,25,000 around CFPs, and in India only 2,730 people are CFP, and proudly I'm one of those. But when I say that finally and proudly I'm one of the 2,730 CFP professionals in India, that journey is of course not easy.
Yes.
Because first time when I came to know about CFP, it was 2008 when I completed my post graduation, and I didn't have money for that. So that idea was given up. Then after 7 years, again this thought came to my mind in 2015, and this time I had money, but again your resistance comes to you in different forms. So what it said to me that you are growing in your life, you know how to manage money, then why do you want to waste your money in your learning? Invest it somewhere and get good returns. And I surrendered to this thought. Then in 2023, when again this thought came to me, now I thought that Nutan, this is the time to take action. And as I said many times, that just start with a simple step. What I did, I just did not think about anything because this time I had so many reasons. A mother of a toddler at that time, my daughter was 3.5 years old. Then definitely I am in joint family of 6 to 7 members. I do cooking, everything I need to take care of.
Yes.
It's already been 15 years that I completed my studies in 2008. I was literally feeling like, how would you study after doing all these things? Where would you get the time? How would you manage this thing? I just did one thing, Nutan, just shut up and do one thing, take your first step. And I enrolled for CFP. And in 6 months, definitely we had to study, and that hard work paid, and I am CFP today.
Wonderful, and that shows that if you really stop your limiting belief, you can achieve anything in your life, and that's so inspiring. That that something is very important. So finally, what do you what do you hope readers will gain from reading It's All About Your Money?
Okay, it's all about your money is really very close to me, first of all. And definitely, I have tried to bring everything for you which could make your financial journey easy, smooth, profitable as well. Because, first thing, how to manifest your money, which is a common problem of all the people. I do not have money. So, manifest your desired money. How to do that? That is in the first chapter. I'm not able to save money. My cash flows are not sufficient. This is in the next chapter. And then how to manage everything in your life. What are the mistakes you do with the investment? Because everyone does the investment, but still they are not getting the desired returns. So what mistakes you might be doing, everything is mentioned there. 6 steps financial planning process, because the complete name of the book is It's All About Your Money, a step-by-step guide to be your financial planner. Being a CFP, I have included that 6 step financial planning process, which is normally ignored by Indians. So just follow that. So mistakes, strategies, action plans, 6 step financial planning, manifestation, everything I have tried to get that in that book for you. So definitely everyone should read it, and it's going to make a change in their life.
Wow, that's fantastic. So, I'll definitely share the link in my description also. So you can also share where they can, from where they can buy your book, the Kindle and all. So you can share your all detail as well.
It is available on Amazon. You can search it by my name, Nutan Kashyap book, and you can easily find it out because I think 23, it's almost being 20 days and still it is in top rank.
Wonderful. I highly recommend all the audience who are going to watch this podcast to definitely purchase this book and definitely get the benefit. So, Nutan, lastly, what message you want to give to all the audience who are going to watch this podcast?
Don't think that making money, growing money is a difficult thing. Just be ready to take your first step. You can achieve everything, and just think and take your first step today for a better tomorrow.
Wow, that's amazing. So thank you so much, Nutan, for joining my talk show. And I request all my audience who are going to watch this podcast, please share, comment. Action. If you will not take action, ideas will be get waste if you will not take action. So whatever she has given the a lot of techniques, lot of things, lot of tools she has already shared in this podcast. You need to now take an action. You can put a comment. What if you have any more question, you can put a comment so that Nutan can also reply those questions. So more and more you can engage, more you can get benefit. So please comment below in this this video that if you have any other questions. So thank you so much, Nutan. You like to share something last closing message?
Last closing message that yes, invest today for a better tomorrow in one line, which would just help you to achieve everything in your life.
Wonderful. So thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much, Arpita.
Thank you. Bye.